Hey, I'm Kay. It's my first video. I'm a little sick, congested, don't sound right, and I have a story for you. Alright, I take an audio production class through my school. In 11th grade, and I go to BOCES every day, go to Wilson Tech, and I take an audio class. So, there's not a lot of girls in my audio class. There's 4, me and 3 other girls, and then the rest of them are all guys. Now, one of the girls, my friend Kristen, is a big supporter for, gay rights. My friend Tina is bisexual. And Deja she just doesn't care. She supports, she doesn't care. So, I have announced to my class that I like girls. It's kind of obvious. They kind of knew. So, one day, I go into class, and Kristen is talking to this kid. I'm not gonna say his name just because I feel like it's a story, but I don't want to start an argument. So, she's talking to the kid, and I hear him or her say something about, do gays go to church? So, of course, I turn around. I feel like this is my subject. I know what I can say here, and I say, some of them do. They're just people. And he was like, that makes them ignorant. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, well, it's a sin to be gay. I'm just like, okay. But if they want to go to church, they can, right? Alright. Well, this kid proceeds to take out a Bible and read to me about how my blood will be spilled on the ground and I will burn in hell because I'm gay. And that bothered me. And I was like, you can believe that. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But what gives you the right to say that to me? Or to anyone for that matter, because the conversation that they were having wasn't even about me. It was about one of my friends, Tyler. And that's also offensive. This argument lasted almost 2 weeks, and most of my class was on my side. Then this kid, the kid, dropped out of school for more than a month and was just gone. It wasn't because of the argument and everybody disagreeing with him. He had some wacky business scheme that he was doing. And he ended up coming back, and the whole argument had died, but I still prance around that class, with rainbows strapped around my neck, being as gay as possible. And he hasn't said anything else, but it was just really wrong. I feel like you can have your own opinion on whatever you want, but don't say that to people. That's not something you say to people. You can't just walk up to someone and be like, you're gonna get killed because you're tall. Or, you are a woman, so you're, I don't even know, something bad is gonna happen. You don't do that. I think that might have been the only time I've ever experienced anything hate crime-ish. But it wasn't a good experience, and I feel like people should hear about it, because if people say something like that to you about being gay, you need to defend yourself. I defended myself. Me and this kid argued for 2 weeks. I had a comeback for everything he said. And don't be afraid. Defend yourself. Defend everybody else in the LGBT community. Because there's nothing wrong with it. Don't let people tell you or anyone else that there's something wrong with it, because the reason that we haven't been able to get what we want, or equal rights or whatever, is because no one is defending us. We aren't defending ourselves enough. We have to persist this. Like, it took years for the slaves, I don't even know, like centuries, whatever, I don't care. It took forever for, like, slaves to be freed and for African Americans to have equal rights. Do you not know this story? I'm sure you do. Look at that. I'm not saying let's repeat that, but we need to do something. If you really believe in yourself, believe in who you are, you're not going to be afraid, because a lot of people are afraid. And I just want you to know, don't be afraid. Honestly, if you have any questions, if you're afraid of anything, you can ask me, because I can give you an answer. Now, my school, very accepting. I could walk around the halls exclaiming that I'm gay, and 85% of the school is also gay, so it doesn't matter. But I'm not special. It's more like, oh, you're straight? What? That doesn't make sense. But don't be afraid. If you have anything to ask, I can probably help you. So ask me, I'll get back to you, I'll make you a video. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go. Bye.